Hey everybody, welcome back. I'm the Stretch Professor. Let's go ahead and get back in here. Now, I was examining this a little bit, and I think I might just... Since I can't hit this in one turn, I think I just come over here and hit this stuff up. Because this is probably going to get burned. If this doesn't get burned, we can come back in and clean it up later. There should be endless sort of chaos rebellions, though, spawning here. But I'm going to go for this because I'm afraid if I run over here and they do burn this next turn, then I'm not going to get anything, and it's going to take me 2 or 3 more turns to get over here. And then one of these guys might take out the dwarfs. So, how far can he move?
I refuse.
So he can move to here, it looks like. So I should be able to go to, like...
I will not obey.
right here, maybe? Then we can either build... How much is it? I wish it would tell me how much I could get for raiding without actually stepping on the property, but... You know what? If they want to attack, though, I should be able to retreat. So I could... I mean, that would bait... Because I'm going to attack this next turn anyways. So I could bait them to come in here deeper and take more attrition. Because, like, he can attack me, and then this guy could, like, dash in and follow up.
Not likely.
But then if I run away from here, then he's going to be stuck, or he might have to dash away. Just depends on if I want that raiding income or not. And I think I do. Let me see how much the raid is worth.
Forward unto slaughter!
7, yeah, that's a lot. Okay, I think I do want to keep the raid. Alright, so we'll just go to, like, right here, just out of their range.
The gods direct me!
So what's...
I'll ignore that.
Range is, like, right there. Okay, I think that's good. Now we have to choose if we want to take that raid money, which is good money, or if we want to build up the blue building and try to go for some big blue units next turn. I think maybe we actually go for that. It's going to take 2 turns for us to get the blue. These guys are kind of on the back foot, though. Maybe we don't need blue right now to deal with them. So maybe we just raid. Yeah, let's just go ahead and raid while we have the chance to get some decent money here. Okay. Alright, and I already looked at all this. Sort of off camera. See if Wintertooth will give us any money. It's a lot less likely they give you money than they used to in the past. I already asked the rats. Yeah, remember, we really want the rats to be our friends so that they will come in and clean up. We want to vassalize them. Yeah, we want them to come in and occupy all of the settlements as much as possible. Because the Norskins can't come down and occupy anything other than the deep north. And so, like I said before, you can... Ooh. Alright, well, I was probably going to fight them anyways, but... Rats are my best friend. Okay, so that does complicate it a little bit. Okay, they're giving up on that. Now, I could be attacked by Winterpire, though. If I burn this. Can only lose horde growth. Whatever. So I have post-battle loot and weapon stuff. Okay, so why is it 10 now? I thought it was 8 turns before. Did they run them off and this is an extra rebellion? Are these injured? I don't... Winter's Pyre is kind of strong, right? Winter's Tooth, sort of. Now, if they attack me, I do not get the extra unit. Let's keep an eye on these dudes, too. Okay, so they're just hanging out over here. Oh, no, they're not. They're coming.
Do you take me for
They are very weakened. We do not want them to get back in this town, though. But I think right now we just take this out.
It is decreed by me.
This is a little greedy without having vision. I guess I could come over here and scout this. The extra 50% vision, that technology I mean, it is good. It just takes a long time to get, but it might be worth investing in. What it has other stuff too, doesn't it? Yeah, stops hero spam. And 50% line of sight for everybody is pretty good. Oh, we're still just working this 8-pointed star also. Just to get the upkeep production for everybody. Sorry, I don't know if you guys can hear like the kid music and stuff over there. My daughter's hanging over there watching some cartoons. Although it appears she may have gone to the bathroom, so maybe I lower that. I don't think y'all can really hear that much. I tried to test run it and see if y'all could hear it. Sorry if I just pointed it out and you didn't hear it to begin with. Let's just burn this. Okay, we gotta fight it. We gotta do it clean. We don't have a lot of regeneration, and we could be fighting a lot of stuff at any time, at any moment. So. Okay, so we have 4 turns on Zench, 1 turn on Nurgle, 9 turns on Khorne. Slaanesh would be really nice right now. The growth doesn't matter as much. We already have like more growth than I can pay for with anything, so. Okay, so we want Slaanesh. We want the movement speed at this point, I think. Okay.
Unleash chaos.
Let's fight them, because I don't want, like, they might do half damage to all my cultists or something like that. And special thanks to David G for sponsoring this campaign. If you'd like to sponsor a campaign yourself, just email me at thestrategyprofessor@gmail.com. Let me know what you have in mind. We can set that up. Or I stream every night starting around midnight Eastern Standard Time, go till about 4 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. I play League of Legends the vast majority of the time. But you're welcome to come in and talk about Total War. Just hang out with the community. It's very friendly, very chill. I'm happy to talk about Total War. Other people are too. I am covering some other games now that you can commission if you have another game that you really want to see me run through, either a classic game or a current game or whatever. It's just cost of the game plus $5 an episode. It's because I probably won't have an audience for it. It's going to get lower views, but I'd be happy to do that for you. But anyways, we're doing a Witcher 3 playthrough right now, and then we're... Oh, they don't have any large units. Well, we'll send these first. Yeah, if you're interested in any of that, just let me know. We can set it up. Alright, we'll do 4 here. Probably won't even use the dogs, honestly.
What? For the chaos gods.
Just, it doesn't really matter. Just clump everybody up. Yeah, they always on this map, for some reason, really love just running off to the right. It's like this map specifically with Dwarfs only, they love doing that, so I'm not really sure what's up with that. But anyways, yeah, come by, check out the rest of the content, hang out, chill. There's a chance that I might be able to do a Twitch stream. I have tried to stream on Twitch before. The numbers were way lower than YouTube. But I might be able to do like a Total War stream. Because the problem is, like, if I do like a low count stream on YouTube, then it may not recommend me as much, so it could hurt my overall viewership. And just a time concern, because I am a university professor, and so I've got a lot of stuff going on. This semester in particular is pretty nuts with the virus situation and, you know, all the new regulations and all that stuff. And I'm teaching 5 classes. But next semester, I'm only going to be teaching 2, so we got to get those out of there. They're going to take some serious heat. Yeah, over winter break, you know, starting in December, and then, it just really does not damage them at all. The dwarves are so resistant to magic. Which, I mean, they need it, to be honest. They are, in my opinion, one of the weaker factions, at least in the early game. Now, their late game units, if you run the right kind of comp with gyrocopters and stuff like that, can be very strong, but...
My master's call. Charge them! Come, Dogger!
Are these guys firing? Can't tell if they're firing on my units or not. They probably are. Because of the snow and everything. Dogs are already kind of low on entity count, so I'm just gonna run those out of there just to get the new guys. Not a bad strategy. So we only lost like 3 dogs on that, so they're all gonna heal up to full.
Eye of the gods! Marauder horsemen! Tremble, mortal! Yes, Lord! Running! My gods call! Running! Move fast! Move fast! Break it through it! Runner, horsemen! Faster, blade hanger! You will! Running! Now is our time! Battle's pestilent glory!
Alright, they're all gonna die, so let's let that go. But yeah, we can do vanilla or SFO. I personally really like SFO. We could try out Radius again too if people want to see that. But I really like SFO. I think they add a lot of cool new elements, and I know that they're doing a rework of the Tomb Kings and Norse guy, I think, on the next patch. I don't remember precisely when that's coming out. I think it's supposed to be like November 2020. And then Creative Assembly is releasing a new DLC for, I believe, Wood Elves and Skaven in December. So stay tuned for that. If you want to sponsor that, you know. But there's a good chance I'll be covering that stuff. Okay, so we want Slaanesh here. It's kind of the most important one at this point. We need to be able to move, outmaneuver. Okay. So we can't make any money from raiding this turn. I guess that would have been an argument for getting the blue building last turn. It takes 2 turns to hire the blue guys, which is rare. It's only for like really elite units take that much time. We are going to be running into enemy property and raiding probably quite a bit, so how much? We were getting like 900 from raiding, so this would be like an extra, I don't know, maybe 250. But that was after all the other modifiers. Modifiers are additive and not multiplicative, I believe, so if the base value, if we're getting like plus 50% rating from all kinds of random stuff right now, I still think we have too many warriors to make that worthwhile. Having 4 warriors is, you know, somewhere in the neighborhood of whatever, 1,200 gold. It is 10% more on that. Is that right? It's like 130, and I don't have any, like the Marauders don't matter that much, the Hounds don't matter that much. I guess like a little bit. I don't think that one's worth just yet, and we need to get to Lightning Strike. Because we're gonna start getting, it might already be too late. We're gonna start getting surrounded by a bunch of units at some point. Okay. When does this stuff come online again? Rank 10. I don't really care about Deadly Onslaught. I mean, it gives 5 melee defense. We might just get this and then save up for, I'm not sure which one of these we'll get. We'll think about it when we get there.
I'll have this world.
Okay. So we'll go ahead and, I think you can only build one at a time. Or is it going to let us build both? Okay. Alright, we can go ahead and do that then. Nice. Okay, that's a pretty good use of a turn. And we get some replenishment. So this never changes, I guess, depending on all of this stuff. But all of these go up a little bit. So all these will go to 6 now after building this out. Okay, and we don't need to hire anything else. Good. So yeah, I mean, we can just pretty much damage our dogs every time to get the free Regiments of Renown Forsaken. Okay. That's it. Rockjock's still pretty weak. We're at war with these guys, and they still kind of like us, even though we got no fight with them.
The Horned One seeks a treaty pact. Let us discuss.
You have to get into like the 400s or so before you can vassalize, I think. What I remember, they may have nerfed vassalization too, I'm not sure. Oh, it's Rory and Mommy hanging out.
We just had a little Alexa dance party. Now that Alexa's set up.
Marauders all. Enter then.
You can
Are
ask
you after
her,
a drink? A fist fight?
do stuff, play songs, and tell jokes, and she's got audiobooks. She can tell you the weather.
Say, she is listening to you.
Only when you say her name.
You sure about that?
She can give you Amazon notifications. Wow. You can communicate with other people in your household using it. Through other devices, you can call people on it.
Walkie-talkie style?
Yeah. I haven't given her access to my contacts yet. You gotta get the Alexa app on your phone. I mean, you don't have to talk, you can still talk to her and ask her to do stuff. But you can, she'll keep a list for you. So we can be in the kitchen, think of something random that we need from the grocery store and say, Alexa, add spicy sriracha sauce to my grocery list. And she'll add it, and then you have to open up the list in the app, and she kept track of it all for you. But you never actually read the list, so that probably wouldn't.
That's right.
All this technology. Yeah, we were showing today at 4.
Same.
Corruption.
Okay, so those guys were injured. I think we can probably take Fort Strogov.
Dominance.
Oh, he can move really far.
The gods direct me.
I'll ignore that. I will not obey.
13 units. He might have like 1 Empire Knights or something. It's probably not going to be that strong.
Cover on it helps protect the big brother.
Alright, they've got 1 Great Sword. So what is that? 7, 8, 9.
No.
It's 22 units. We can probably beat that. Little dicier. What is it, Rory? Oh, you're doing your monkey dance. Okay.
And I said, what's his name? And Mom
This didn't take
said-
2 turns. This is a huge deal if I get this guy, though. But I really don't want this guy to have reinforcements either. And I need a bit more money.
Wait, look at me, I'm bouncing.
No, you're bouncing. Good job. Yeah, I think we can. I think we can probably take him. It's gonna be a little dicier, but okay. What do we need? We need. We've got corn. We need Nurgle, I think. How much on blue? Okay, we've got a couple of turns on blue. Honey, can you turn that down? Recording.
The slaughterer. Choose
Hopefully they're not like hiding in ambush or doing anything sneaky like that. That would be bad.
Look at me. I'm wiggling.
You're wiggling, aren't you, Rory?
Oh gosh, she's gonna break that thing.
Yeah, Rory, you might break it.
I didn't know why.
Rory, enter.
Yeehaw.
Okay, yeehaw. Okay,
In or out,
can you go
Rory?
in or out, Rory? This
Don't
it
sit
might
on
break.
that, please.
Yeehaw.
Rory, you're gonna break your house, honey.
You'd be very sad if you break
You're
your
gonna be
house.
very sad if you break it. Okay.
Oh.
There you go. You want the big Poe in there? Maybe Mommy can hand you the big Poe.
Okay. Just for a few minutes, okay?
I refuse.
ravage them.
Okay, so they don't even have any Empire Knights. So yeah, they do outnumber us, but we have some pretty elite troops with the Chosen, and we've got fire magic. We've got a bunch of stuff. So I think we can probably beat them. So it's 13 over there. I think we're good. Good job.
Maybe more about the bear.
Yeah?
I think it's more about the bear.
Oh, okay.
I think they had any cavalry, when I remember, and so we can just go ahead and... One of the things gives us Vanguard also, I think. One of the techs, so that could be good.
Bear drink. Here's some more bear drink.
Alright, we'll put this... Well... Hey, no, Rory, let's leave that there, okay? I don't want you to spill it. Okay, let's do it this way. Well, we're gonna get swarmed on the sides. I guess, like, having this guy face tank 3 or 4 different units on one of the flanks is probably better. Rory, honey, can you just watch your show or something?
Rory, come here.
That's what the masters bid.
Alright.
Chaos Marauder! Chaos
Alright.
Exalted hero! All will be despoiled! Chaos come! The world will scream! What? Charge them! Fear me, mortals! Charge them! Chaos Marauders! Yes! For the Blood God! Syrians I will see! Charge them! I strike is decreed.
Chosen! Chaos Marauders! Faster! Mortal fool!
They were power.
Bring us to carnage!
What? Time to despoil. Mortal fool.
Might hit some of my disciples here.
Fire.
Okay, it wasn't too bad. We touched a couple of my dudes.
Kill, maim, burn. Ravage them. Sword and spell.
Ready!
Yes, they will suffer. Bow before the three-eyed king. What?
Torn demands! Close combat!
Move fast. Kill, maim, burn. Kill, maim, burn. Hero of chaos. Harness
Oh,
bloody
jeez.
glory. Move fast.
Marauder horsemen! For chaos!
Gotta get those great swords down.
What? What? Kill them all! By God's call, on demands. Nurgle's pestilent glory. What? My blade hungers. Blood for the blood god.
Marauder horsemen! Blood!
Faster!
Your will! My God's call!
Name your demand. What? This is our time. Archaon. Arcane might to me. Blooded. Slay every mortal.
Marauder horsemen! That's what the masters bid! Har! Eat your soul!
Dang it, these guys are gonna be hurt probably.
Charge them! Slay every mortal! Come back! Move fast! Nurgle's glory! Run it! Sinch's many glories!
Quick! Marauder horsemen! Your will! Bring us to carnage!
Bring corruption! Move fast!
What you doing, right?
I really
Marauder horsemen!
Oh, it's stupid.
What do the gods desire?
Get them! Torn demands!
Yeah, all these missile troops are annoying.
What?
Deliver slaughter. Kill, maim, burn. Kill, maim, burn. No! Quickly, for the Chaos Gods. Slay every mortal. Move fast. There will be done. Charge them! Your will? Undivided. Nobles pest and glory. Time to despoil. Zinch's many glories.
I think they're all breaking here. Okay. We took a little heat on those, but I think we're still okay. The main units are intact. I don't know if it was that close. I mean, they deployed like 25% more and had 4 times as many losses, but okay. Now you only get the summons when you're on offense, so it's important to note. So if they attack us right now, it could be with the Empire units, that could be rough. I think we were going to get Zinch again. We're not quite out yet, but we're getting close. And Nurgle just... I mean, the growth is important, but keeping that research rolling in for a little bit, I think, is probably more so. Okay, so they are trying to... There. So we can't dash after... Could do this to try to get the costs lower, or we could just do this and get replenishment and recruitment and all that good stuff. I guess we just go with that. Recruitment cost, or this is raising is 8% more and rating is 30% more. I think this let's see, so these are 180, but it's 3,000 for those. What else do I get for Dorger or whatever? Okay, I do get the Executioner thing, whatever that symbol is at the end, and obviously he's fast. Pretty strong. When do I start to get these? 12. Okay, it could give us an extra exalted hero if we get that. Alright, but we need to get that lightning strike, so I guess it's either money from raiding or cost. You guys do the money from raiding. Cost is important, but we're going to be doing cultists a lot of the time, probably, so. Oh. Yeah, we had to get rid of one of those anyways. And I think I'm going to go for one of these now. I have a little bit more money. That's going to get really expensive. But, I mean, I can almost get rid of these guys. I can maybe get rid of one of them to save some cost if we need to. But we are probably going to go on a little burning spree here. Hopefully. But these things are just so strong. I'd rather cut like marauders or something, or cultists, and make room for them if I have to. So it is kind of a waste because eventually we're going to put him on a manticore, but once again, I just want to keep some power right now so that I don't die. Because this is kind of starting to get into the spooky zone where you're just surrounded by hostiles and people just come at you anytime.
Always ready for a headbutting contest.
How much am I getting off of them? Virtually nothing. Yeah, they're just broke.
Horning, join with us. We are strong.
I mean, I could go kill them and, like, vassalize them, but that could hurt our diplomacy with them. We'll see. If I don't know how, like, it's working lately, but I think it'll... I don't know. We'll have to see if it lets us vassalize or not. So they took... The Dwarfs also took Prague. Okay, this did end up getting burned, so that would have been a waste of time. Probably. Okay. Alright, let's keep it as is. Okay. So our next one, we might go Nurgle. It's going to take a little bit, but getting this online as soon as possible is good. Even if we don't hire a lot of stuff out of this right away, just having the 300 gold per turn is nice. This thing right here for the... It gives growth, but that also lowers your campaign movement range. This with the income per turn's pretty nice. We'll probably have to get that at some point. Don't care as much about, like, the Chaos Warriors are just overpriced. Like, they are very strong, but you don't need a lot of them. They don't put in big damage. Like, maybe the Great Weapon ones would. I mean, they're good. But it's like, do I want those for 365, or do I want, like, these for 100 less Chaos Spawn, you know? Or, like, Manticores. I don't know. Okay. Hey, thanks for the sub. I appreciate it. Chosen are worth it. They annihilate almost everything. But this depends on how rich you are.
Skin, utter your demand. You have my attention.
They're kind of weak. What's their like MO? Vampiric influence, underdog. How many towns? They have like one town. I'm gonna be killing a lot of Empire, and they're probably gonna like that. But they might go to war with the rats. I kind of don't need more than one vassal. I'm not even sure if they would vassalize me. I know the rat, well, in the past, the rats would. Because you don't want to have, like, too many alliances and too many vassals, because if they go to war with each other, like, if these guys go to war with these guys, they clearly don't like them, because I'm getting a negative diplomacy because of my treaties with the Bersaling tribe. They don't like a lot of these tribes. So, I don't think so. Whereas the rats tend to behave, I think, a little bit more. Okay, Oslin's trying to hunt me down. Presumably. I mean, they might be coming up here for Skaven, but probably for me, let's be real. Okay. Now, we do need to snuff out Crocodrop before they get too much back on their feet. Yeah, they're still really weak. Bone Rattlers have 2. I mean, I might holler at them at some point. Can't see how they feel about, or can I? No one likes Bersaling. I mean, I'm taking the rat. If it comes down to it, I'm taking the rat side. If they fight.
Approach, emissary of the council.
No one likes the Norskins, man. Okay.
I will not obey.
Got the blue boy. It's about to be on. Okay, let's go. Ostrix. Now I know they had an army sitting here. Let me just scout this out.
The storm of chaos gathers. Are you a god? Moving now.
Okay.
I'll ignore that. Sigma.
Are they military allies? I'm pretty sure they're at war with me, right? Yeah. They're defensive allies. So I don't know if they can reinforce that town or not unless they're military allies.
There'll be a reckoning.
So I could go for Fort Ostrich, but I don't know what the vision situation is on these guys. How far can they... It's not telling me how far they can run. Because they're in this stance. I'm thinking, like, if I come over here and attack this, do they... So they own Erengrad also. So they're about even with me on power. Which means they probably don't have much. Because they tend to underestimate you and overestimate the AI. So I could go over here. I do have the rats to help me out.
Grey harbinger of doom.
Are they also at war with Ostrich? They're not. They're at war with Kislev. Okay, so I could attack this. I would have to like just do it in one turn, or I could just hit this. But these guys could have something as well. They could come creeping out of nowhere. They're pretty strong. I don't know where any of the armies are. This is closer to the allies. I do not want them to both attack me at the same time.
Not likely.
Oh, jeez, that's a big... Okay, that makes it easier. That's a big town. Okay, I don't want to hit that town. Okay, let's hit up Ostrich then. Okay, they will not reinforce because it would have the arrow if they were. I should have maybe scouted that a little bit more, because if they have like another 20 stacks sitting like right here just out of view, it's gonna be tougher. Oh geez, we have 11. I gotta hit it this turn though, because I guess that they can't reinforce each other unless they're military allies, apparently. But I could get attacked a couple of times. I don't know, the rats might come up and reinforce me though. But like, if I get attacked by both of these...
I'll ignore that.
I mean, I'm gonna have to fight them either way. Right? Because... if I burn this, then they all get to come in and attack me. If they all come in and attack me afterwards, then like, maybe the rats will help me reinforce. Can I win that decisively without, with blue, I probably can. But then the rats won't reinforce. I'm not entirely sure the rats will reinforce me right now, but they might come up here and reinforce me.
By Sigma, no!
This thing's not going to attack me either way. I'm just gonna attack him.
For the gods of chaos. Very well. Destroy. Ravage them.
So I'm worried I'm just gonna get surrounded and have too many enemies, and this will at least take care of 10 of them. We probably won't even need these guys, honestly, for a little bit. Now you can do a trick. Once we get manticores online, it'll be easier to do this, but you can like fly some units over here, or I could use the blue guy to summon okay. Sorry, that was just a quick email from my real estate agent. Okay. Are these cannons? No. I guess we just run it up the middle here and just climb the walls. Just beat them down. I guess we could take these guys and just like have them like maybe just commit some stuff over here. Maybe we don't have to do that much, but if we just like spread everything out, maybe they will spread thin. It'll spread them all thin. Then we can just run.
Chaos comes. Chaos comes.
These guys are part of the Alpha Squad over here. They're just gonna climb up the walls.
Noted, hero. I bring a tempest.
Okay, so these are the new guys. The blue guys.
Chosen. Very well. My blade hungers. Deliver slaughter.
I forgot to take him off his horse. Damn it. Okay, that did work pretty well. They're kind of thin over here.
Nurgle's glory. Chaos sorcerer. Moving. Charge them. Agreed. Going. What? Move fast. Chaos, the only master. Quickly.
Chaos Marauder.
We're gonna have to get rid of a couple of these units anyways, most likely, just for cost reasons.
Chaos sorcerer. Moving. Going. Moving. Going. Moving. Going. Moving. Finch's boom. Imbibe their souls. I am channeling.
Hello? Causes damage. Did they nerf the hell out of the damage or something?
Moving. I wield forces from the god of magic. Going.
That looks like that didn't really do much damage. It might have just glitched because they're on the wall, so they may have fixed that. It used to be you could put it on the ground.
Wipe them out.
God, really? These towers are going hard. That may not have been worth it. I probably should have just put one or two over there instead of that many.
Putrefaction on them. Moving. Chaos sorcerer.
Oh, you have to be in combat before you can get the chaos spawn. Okay.
Chosen.
I thought that it started off charged, and then you had to recharge it. Jesus Christ, these towers.
My magic is
Yeah, that might have been a mistake. Just keeping them all concentrated. Even though there's like less on the ramparts to meet me, there's only so much square footage on those ramparts. So yeah, I think I took probably too many casualties there.
my god's call.
Off of trying to manage that.
Obliterate them. Move fast. Chaos comes. Swords of chaos to me! Sword and spell! Obliterate them! Archaon! Die in arcane fire! Ravage them!
That seems to work differently than how it says. I don't think it does constant damage. It might, but it looks like it does like instant knockback damage. Okay, now we can get in here.
Lead me to mortals. Running.
Quick! Get them!
These Empire Knights. Okay.
Obliterate them. Seas of blood.
I guess if the knights aren't gonna charge. Oh, now they're looking like they might.
Reap their souls.
Chaos Marauders!
Chaos warriors. Slaneshes perverse glory. Thorns bloody glory. Wipe them out.
Chaos sorcerer. Going. Moving.
Finch's many glories. Time to despoil.
I mean, those cultists are basically free though, so it's not like it's a massive deal if they die.
Chaos sorcerer. See who wields true power.
Doesn't look like it's doing any damage.
We serve the gods. The eye opens.
Maybe very, very little. Very little damage. So they've nerfed that pretty hard, I think. Huh.
Let us bring about an infernal gateway.
Is it healing as advertised, or is it glitched out? It appears to be healing about as advertised.
Going.
It does lower their melee defense. Like, it still has some buffs when you cast it on them. Like, I think it's still good. It's just... maybe I'm just misremembering how strong I thought it was.
Chaos sorcerer. Moving.
I mean, even if it had 0 damage, even if it was just the healing, I think it would still be very valuable.
Eye of the gods. Slay them all. Till they burn. The winds are also mine to command.
What? Why didn't that fire? I got too close or something?
Retreat!
Archaon.
Oh, the bounce back. The double pass through.
Do not meddle in my destiny. They will all pay. My gods call. Chosen. It's his will. Ready. Move fast. What? Harvest will sow.
We lose a couple marauders. That's fine. Cultists.
Slaneshes perverse glory. Go fast.
We're about to get a 10% discount on all units too. Should be handy. And then we can get that tech
Marauder horsemen!
for the discount on the
Yes! Faster!
feral manticores and things like that if we want to.
Running. Chaos warriors.
Arcane torment awaits. Moving. Going. Build.
Yes, that's not as strong as Walkadoom.
The world will burn.
Chaos Marauders!
Which, I mean, to be fair, something I think that's point click that's like AoE with no limit on targets should be like not that good. Should be a heavy. You're paying a heavy price for the consistency of the spell. Well, we got kind of whacked on that. A lot of our infantry line took a hit. So if they come at us right now. Could get a little rowdy. Like, our elite units are still pretty intact, though. Well, it says they did kill 80 with that spell, so maybe it just looks like it's not doing a lot of damage, but maybe it is doing more. I only cast 2 of them, too, and it killed like 80. What were we low on? We had corn. I think we needed Nurgle, right? I think it was old Nurgy. We just got Slaanesh. Corn, I think, is good for a little bit, so we'll go ahead and get Nurgle. Wound recovery time. 3 armor. When defending, that's not gonna happen a lot. You could use like assault units with him eventually. Okay, I think we start saving points at this point. Alright, so we're going to save with him. Oh yeah, we're at 103. Okay, well that's got to be it for this episode. So we'll see what happens next episode. Yeah, it could get a little dicey here.
You dare? I'll have this world.
See, I guess we have to go into this stance. What is... Gives extra weapon strength. This gives leadership. This lets us recruit.
Chaos gathers.
This Persoling would actually go, like, take more properties. I don't think they're gonna do it, though.
Come, I know demons.
Oh, we need to, I need to set a common target here and just try to get him to do something aggressive with me. Okay, can't target him. I guess... We'll see. So if that guy comes over, maybe they at least will come over and try to fight him or move in this direction and stand next to me or something. We'll see. Could get dicey here, but... Anyways, I think if we run, we can get out of his way. So he won't be able to chase us, but unless they get military alliance. If they get military alliance, like this turn, and then attack, then this guy can dash and reinforce this guy, and that will become problematic. We might be able to beat it, but we'll see. Anyways, that's going to be it for this episode. Thank you very much. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please be sure to like and subscribe. It really helps out a ton, and I'll see you next time. Have a good day.